11,000 fans, 1,700 miles of travel, 2 teams, and 1 terrific venue. Live from Grand Forks, North Dakota, the Sun Devils look to bounce back from last week's series versus Colorado College as they face the number 6 team in the nation, North Dakota Fighting Hawks. Welcome to Blaze Radio on the road. My name is Colgin Hirschel. Alongside me is Zach Nicolaitis. Zach, the intros are happening right in front of us, and this stadium is absolutely packed to the brim. 11,000 is capacity, and it's fitting everywhere near that. Keaton Veerhoff through center ice, drops it for Strinden. Nice pass, Strinden through the middle. He shoots and scores. The fireworks explode here at Ralph Engelstad, and Chelsea begins her song. Bozer to Shimmick up ice. Here for a pass across to Shelberg, couldn't connect. Reshny into the zone. Zellers right side, looking for a pass across, couldn't connect. Potter trying to poke it forward. Instead it's kept in by North Dakota. Zellers in the slot, fires and he scores! Will Zellers adds the second goal of this hockey game for North Dakota as they take a 2-0 lead. Another deflection into the zone. This time Alfano beats it out for icing. A pass in front, and it's in! Logan Morrell in the slot puts it home from Alfano. And Arizona State takes the lead with 2:54 left in the second. 20 seconds remain in the second period. Arizona State trying to get one more. Shimmick to McGurn, couldn't pull the trigger. And Strinden tries to flip it out, kept in by Shelberg. Shimmick in front to Lucius. For McGurn, he scores! 6 seconds left in the second period. It's Sean McGurn. It's 3-1 Arizona State. Checked off by Strinden. Puck is launched towards center ice. Here comes Strinden with lots of room. He's got one to his left. He shoots it himself and he scores! Clawing their way back is North Dakota. Ben Strinden, his second of the game. North Dakota down by 1. McKenna with it to Gadowski at the point. He'll fire a shot on. On the side is Fink, and a beautiful stick in there by Barron, I believe. It was a 6x4 for Fink. McKenna down the middle. He'll find Fink on that right side, and he buries it. A beautiful play from McKenna into the middle. It was Fink on the right side who found the back of the net, past Hasley. And the first point for McKenna in the NCAA gives the Nittany Lions the first goal of this hockey game. Instead, it's Potter. Just misses the head of the referee. And it won't go far enough for icing. Lawback falls in his own zone. Alfano takes over on the left side, fires and he scores! The first time horn of the 2025-26 season, courtesy of Sam Alfano, as the Sun Devils come back to within 1. Kipke will work it out. Waldron across the ice for Anthony Dowd, one of 3 assistant captains on the Sun Devils. Goes around the corner for his captain Smolin. Webush intercepts it. They'll go across for DeMarsico, has Serrato coming. He finds him. Serrato fires. Goes off the stick of Shelberg and wide. Barron on the left side, intercepted to DeMarsico. Barron with a nice glove down. So Arizona State still having trouble clearing. Powell with a big hit. Sun Devils have numbers. Crandall on the left side, looking for Smolin across. It falls right to him. It just goes wide. Crandall in the corner on Gadowski. Powell on that left side, marked by Collins. Crandall trying to work out. Webush attempting to push it forward, and he does. Gadowski brings it out. Serrato across center. Drops it for DeMarsico. He'll fire a shot on. Off the glove. Another shot whiffed from DeMarsico. Serrato with the rebound wasn't able to get it in front.
Yeah, getting back to that 3-on-1 rush real quick. Just 2 bunched up there for ASU.
A loud roar from the student section here in Mullet Arena. It'll be Fascio who will dump it in. Around Hasley. Misa on the other side. Van Olm will see it go by him. Shimmick battling with Schoen. Van Olmen there as well. Schimmick comes out with it. Schimmick into the middle for Potter, who has a little bit of speed. The first round draft pick in the NHL. Drops it for Lucius. Fires a backhand on. It's kicked away by the Penn State defender. Van Olm just beyond center. Gives it to Misa in the middle. Court intercepts it. Lucius working it down the left side. He'll work in on, fire a shot on, just misses it to the right of Radler. Court pinches in, was looking for one. Van Olm will have a little speed. Just one defender for ASU. That's Keene. He makes a beautiful play. He breaks up the one-on-one opportunity for Penn State. Lucius in the corner. Gives it to Dowd. He'll fire a shot on into the glove of Rader. It pops out. Here comes Penn State. They've got 2-on-1. Shade fires a shot just over the right side of the net of Hasley. Fink, desperation, trying to find McKenna coming off the bench. Instead, it's Potter. Just misses the head of the referee. And it won't go far enough for icing. Lawback falls in his own zone. Alfano takes over on the left side, fires it, he scores! The first time horn of the 2025-26 season, courtesy of Sam Alfano, as the Sun Devils come back to within one.
How about the fourth line getting it done for the Sun Devils? Alfano's first game in the maroon and gold, and he buries it.
A beautiful shot on the left side. It was Lawback who fell in his own zone. The turnover created. The 6'4" forward, Sam Alfano, capitalizes. And the Sun Devils have life with 11:44 left in the second period. Greg Powers throws out his second line to match Penn State's first. Fink comes up with it off the draw. Godowski through center, off the foot of McGurn. It goes across to Fink. Looking for Lawback in the middle. He circles, finds McKenna in front, just misses his stick. Ben Keevan comes out. He's got a lot of speed on Collins. He cuts to the middle, hit by Lawback. McGurn on that right side fires it on net off the pad of Radler.
Game starting to pick up now. Crowd is getting into it too.
Here's McKenna up to Fink on the right side. Collins pressing in. McKenna cuts towards the middle, in on Barron. He's towards the net, around the net. Over on the right side to Fink. Smolin has tied up McKenna behind the net. Schellberg will work out for the Sun Devils.